Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Shams had a very important update today on Aaron Gordon's hamstring. Denver Nuggets forward Aaron Gordon has been diagnosed with a left hamstring strain, and his status is in doubt for Game 7 against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Sources tell ESPN. Major development heading into Sunday's 3:30 p.m. Eastern game, ABC for the Western Conference Finals berth. We saw that. I saw him grab it last night. He started rubbing it. I saw the way he was walking. And Ocho, we talked about it last night with Sean Marion. I was like, I don't like that. I didn't like the way he grabbed it. I said, in this instance, it decided. I don't know if it'll be close if he can't go, and it doesn't look like he's
not going to be able to go. What happened to him is really no different than what happened to Steph Curry. You know, once you feel that pull, once you feel that pinch, it's a wrap at that point. That's grade one. That's grade one. So you're going to miss maybe at least 3 games, maybe 4, if that. If Steph wasn't able to come back, then Aaron Gordon's not going to be able to come back either.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't definitely. Steph wasn't able to come back in like 4 games. So what makes you think he's going to be able to come back in 48 hours?
He's not going to be able to, huh? He's not going to be able to, because as soon as you try to come out there and make any kind of herky-jerky movement and you feel it pull again, once it grab again, like a second time, you're done for the series. That's a wrap.
Yeah. And it's like, this absolutely impacts him because he's a guy he can defend. He can rebound. He can score. Now, the last game, he didn't have that big. He didn't score that much. But we know with Aaron Gordon, he hit the big shot. He had 2 game-winning shots. He had the game-winning dunk against the Clippers, and he had the game-winning 3 in Game 1 against OKC the first game. So we know what he represents. He's a guy that can defend multiple positions. You'll see him guard Shea. You'll see him guard Jalen Williams. He'll slide the chair. He can guard multiple positions, and he can go get you 20 and double-digit rebounds. I don't know where they can get that kind of scoring, where they can get that kind of versatility. No, look, I know Strawther had a great game. Russ has been the Energizer Bunny off the bench for him, but you got to ride the Russ roller coaster. I just don't know, Joe, where they get that kind of versatility, where you get that scoring, that rebounding from if Aaron Gordon can't play and it doesn't look like he's going to play.
I think, and outside of Jokic, I think Gordon has been pretty much the most consistent. You know, I know it's him and Murray, but for the most part, Gordon has won them games. He won them games last year.
Yes.
So he's been a huge piece of their success, you know, in this postseason. So without him, Unc and Ocho, I mean, you're gonna have to lean on some of them young guys you got over there, and hopefully they can come through and have a big game. But
Michael Porter Jr. needs to have the game of his life.
Saying have the game of his life, but how's he having single-digit? I don't understand that.
Is the injury Unc? If the injury that Michael Porter Jr. has, if it's that bad to where he's inefficient and he can't shoot and he's not really contributing offensively or defensively, I'm not sure why they just don't start Russ. I don't understand. I don't.
Well, you and Joe said y'all want those points off the bench.
Yeah, you need that energy, that spark plug, because you know one thing Russ gonna do, he gonna give you energy and effort. That's hard to get from a lot of guys nowadays. So you need that spark off the bench if y'all do come out flat, or somebody who can come in and sustain if y'all do get off to a great start. But man, you're gonna need somebody to have an out of body experience if Gordon ain't gonna be able to go. But if he got that grade 1, he might as well hang it up. You can put as much tape on that hamstring you want to, boy. Yeah. Once you go to moving around, it's a wrap.
It's gonna put it in.
Yeah, I agree. Like, look. Yoke played unbelievable last night. He had 29, 14, and 8. You might need to have 39, 17, and 12. And Jamal Murray probably need to go have an efficient 26 to 32. And Michael Porter Jr. is going to need to give you 20-plus points for them to have a chance. Because it could be a very similar situation to what we saw tonight. The crowd got into the building, and what was a 6-point, all of a sudden you go into the half, you're down by 21, you're down by 27 points. And look, in the playoffs, when you get down by that many, it's hard to come down. The Knicks have done it on several occasions.
They got firepower.
We've seen them get down.
They got firepower. They got guys. Brunson, he leads the NBA in clutch points, probably quarter points.
Yes.
So he can go get you 20, 25 in a quarter. they've been fortunate in that sense, and that's why down the stretch, man, they've been more successful than not. So, man, I think we're gonna see the Knicks in the finals, bro.
Yeah,
looks like it. I mean, I think ESPN would like that because I don't know. You got to have the Knicks because they're the only one that has a national following. Everybody else is regional. People in Indiana for the Pacers. People in OKC go to root for OKC. People in Denver go to root for Denver. People in Minnesota. But the Knicks is a household brand. And so, and plus you got that, think about the markets. You got Minnesota, you got Oklahoma, you got Denver, and then you got
Hey, check this out. Okay, Ocho, I don't want to jump the gun on this, but let's say the Knicks do make it to the finals. Who would y'all want to see them play against? I know we still got some basketball to play.
Ant-Man.
There we go.
Hey, can you imagine?
I want to see Ant-Man because I want to see Cat and Julius. They got swapped each other. Because somebody gonna say, "See, y'all made a mistake. This could
if they both make it to the finals, we still gonna say that."
Of course, because who win?
They both won.
Okay.
Hey, I won. No. You see, if you'd had me, the roles would have been reversed. If you'd had me, you'd have kept me.
Hey, Ocho.
Yeah.
That happened. Minnesota and the Knicks. Oh boy, you got yourself a bet, partner. Believe that.
Who you got? Who you got? The Wolves?
I'm going Minnesota. Yeah, the Wolves, the young Wolves.
Hey, Unc and Joe, imagine New York if they hoist that goddamn championship trophy.
Oh man, come on.
Imagine the city of New York if they happen to win the goddamn championship.
I mean, that's like when a Boston or the Lakers, because you're talking about cornerstone franchises. You're talking about
like be bigger than that.
Oh yeah, for sure, because it's been so long.
Because of the duration.
I mean, you got to go back to 73?
Hey.
Yeah, that's the last time they won a championship in the Knicks. Yeah.
Man.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Them boys ain't gonna be do no wrong in New York if that happen. Ooh,
hey, listen, everything free.
Man.
Everything free.
Look here. If Jalen Brunson brings a championship to the Knicks, he's goated. He's looked at like Jeter. He's looked at like Strahan. He's looked at like LT. He's looked at like those great Yankees. That's how he'll be looked at. Think about how they revered those 70 teams, Clyde Frazier, Earl the Pearl, and rest his soul, Willis Reed. Look how they revere those. Bro, a lot of people don't even remember. Only Spike Lee remembered them winning championships back then. Everybody else wasn't even born or like 2 months old. Right. For him to do that, especially at his size.
It's going to be different, bro.
At his size, Ocho, 6 foot, and he brings a championship. It's something about the little guy. It's something about the Iversons that we can wrap up. Man, Iverson, look, I saw AI, man. AI ain't much bigger than me.
And you know, the funny thing about it is AI was short. He was small in stature. Jalen Brunson is short and small in stature. But they play like they 6'7".
They play big.
They play like they 6'6", 6'7". Oh, man.
Yep. Man, you could let it, man. If AI had been 6'6", 6'7".
Hey, that's why he don't give us. That's why he don't give us everything. He just give you.
He can't give us everything. I mean, think about Brunson. What if Brunson was 6'6"?
He ain't gonna give us everything. He gonna give you enough to work with, though, Ocho. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give you some tools now.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna give you some tools now. You got to find out which tool works.
You trying to cheat now? Ocho, you want to be about 6'4". What if Ocho was 6'4"? Ocho, he gonna give you everything, Ocho.
I'm already 6'3" now.
I know.
One more inch.
Don't worry about it, Joe. Yeah. That man, I hate, you know what? I hate this. This is a game 7, and one of the team's key players isn't going to be there. Yeah. It's already an uphill climb. So now you tell me I got to climb the mountain and I ain't got no shoes. And I mean, I understand if you don't give me no mountain boots, but damn, at least let me have some Gore-Tex, some sneakers, some Nike Trail shoes or something.
Hey, it's destined. It's destined for some teams to make it, Unc, and he got to.
It is.
He has to level the playing field sometime. You know what I mean? So this is why I feel like the road for success for the Timberwolves is high, man, because I think they've been resting, and I think they understand the moment as well. And I just think it'll be so cool for basketball, man, if we could get the Timberwolves versus the Knicks in the finals. Oh my God.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. It's gonna be different though. It's gonna be different.
Yeah. I mean, the Knicks. You need the Knicks. You need it. I mean, you can't have OKC in Indiana. I mean, you could, but boy.
That's
Hey.
That's ugly. That's ugly there.
We got to put some respect on Indiana name, though. We got to put some respect on their name.
Their team is legit. Oh, no. You can't say nothing bad about their team because they get up and down the court. They can defend when they want to defend, but they're more interested in getting the ball out the net or taking it out or taking it off the rim and getting up and down the court. And sometimes they get a little careless. But no. They got guys that can defend. Nembhard, Mathburn, Neesmith. They got guys that can defend. Oh, absolutely. They got guys that come off the bench. Mathburn and McConnell comes off the bench, giving you quality minutes. Occasionally, TB will come off the bench and give you 10 solid minutes. He'll get you a couple of points, a couple of rebounds, but it's that 5 with McConnell and Mathburn. It's that 7. Now, we know they're committed. They're going to look to have 5, 6 guys in double figures. Somebody might have 21, 22, and then you're going to have a bunch of teams. 19, 18, 16, 15. That's how they play. That's how they play. But everything is really predicated on how aggressive is Halliburton. When he's aggressive, they're a different team. Sometimes he becomes too passive. He doesn't look to get his shot. He doesn't look to get all the way down the hill. He's looking to start and distribute. Nah, you got to stay aggressive. When he stays aggressive,
they're a different team.
You see how they were behind against Cleveland? Then all of a sudden he got aggressive. He started shooting the ball.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think Halliburton is the key, and the other guys around him, the Siakams, the Turners, those guys can explode at any given night. I think Halliburton definitely has to come out and be aggressive against Brunson, man. This is going to be must-watch TV, guys. These dudes, they've competed. They've been doubted the whole year. We already know what Halliburton's been going through as far as being the most, overrated player in the – So he's playing for something, and he's showing up.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting this series to go no different. A drag-out fight, 2 teams just being relentless amongst each other, and – man, I just think it's going to come down to home court advantage, Unc and Ocho.
Yeah. I think they'll probably start. Mikal Bridges will start on Miles Turner. Will start on Halliburton.
You think so?
OG will start on Siakam.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's going to be nice. When that series start again? Tuesday?
Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how they started. Then I think Evan Turner. Then I think Josh Hart will probably he'll take either Nembhard or Neesmith.
Right. Man, those some good matchups, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It may not be the prettiest basketball, but you talking about some dudes competing at the highest level and trying to.
And then Brunson will take Nembhard or Neesmith. OG is going to take Siakam. Obviously, Cat and Miles Turner. I believe they start. I believe Mikal Bridges because he's long and will take Halliburton. And then you could match Hart and Brunson. Okay, Neesmith, Nembhard. Go from there. But I don't think they start Brunson. I don't think they start Brunson on Halliburton. What you think, Joe?
They're not. They probably gonna start him on Nembhard or Neesmith. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Because what you don't want is for Halliburton to get comfortable. So they gonna have to keep somebody long rangey on him, pesky. Somebody challenge them shots. He's gonna.
That can pick him up in 94 feet.
Yeah. This is gonna be a fun one, man. This is gonna be a fun one. I know, we talk about the Knicks making it to the finals, but time and time again, the Pacers have put themselves in position to be successful. So they've been pulling out wins that I didn't think they could get. So it's hard for me to go against the grain with these dudes, man. They just like New York. They've been gritty the whole season, and it's not going to stop now. Like, it's just going to continue. So I'm looking forward to a good one.